Hi Brian, this is Steve. I just wanted to thank you for getting back to me on the handle reorientation thing. As you can see, I have spun the handle around on my KME. I opted not to drill through the hardened frame, so for now it seems to be working out pretty well. I have my Kershaw blur in just for a sample. I've gone through the progression of diamond hones and then finished off the final polishing with the Chaucera 10,000. Here's the progression. As you can see, I also have the compensator, the stone thickness compensator in, which of course I left the same through all the diamond hones, only had to make one modification for the Chaucera, it being a little bit thicker. But just to show you how I do it, I won't have the blade in, or the stoning I mean, so, but I just kind of go back and forth like this, and it's just very easy for me to sort of rotate. I can move the stone holder this way and move that. It just gives me quite a bit. Of course, on this one I've got the Tonto, so I won't show you how. I had to, of course, take it out of the clamp and then reorient it for the Tonto, but then it works fine on that too. I can just rotate it back and forth, and that's how I do it. I do finish off a final stropping though with I find that it works out real well just to get a piece of or a rolled up magazine. I find I just get real good stropping effect from this. I do have the Kangaroo leather strop. I'm fairly new to all this. I've only had my KME for less than a week now, but I'm pretty satisfied with the results. See if we can see that. I don't know, for some reason, but it's a pretty good final polish. And then I strop like this. It's just a real, I don't know, there's something about magazine print that just seems to really work out well. And then this is my final. And then the same for the Tonto, and it's just like a push on the Tonto, and then also it's just on both the blades. So I'm certainly no expert. I'm learning as I go. I may decide to go back to the original handle orientation. But I've also been having great success with my kitchen knives. I do quite a bit of cooking. It's a primary reason that I got this, but then I also, since then, I do enjoy. This is my this actually is my only pocket folding pocket knife. It's a nice. I don't know if you're familiar with the Kershaws, but it's the first one I had. It's a nice little flip. Got a little assist on it. So I started out, again, I went through the whole range of diamond hones to reprofile, starting out with the Beast. That's a great stone, by the way. It didn't really need it, but since I was doing the reprofiling, I sort of had to start out with that. But then probably took me to go through the whole 6 diamond stones and then the Chaucera. You know, maybe 10 minutes, I guess, to do this knife, and very pleased with the way that it turned out. Anyway, just wanted to get back to you, showing you my idea, and again, it would work out fine. You said that you don't put yours in the holder. This would work out great for that as well. So I was just kind of wondering if anybody else had run that by you. Apparently not, based on your input. I understand what you're talking about. I guess there is a little bit of a safety issue sharpening away from you, but I have pretty good control. I feel that it works out well for me. just kind of interested if anybody else had ever run that by you. So I wanted to thank you again for getting back to me. I enjoyed your video very much. And again, I may come back to it. But for now, this is working out for me. Again, here's my, I don't know why that's not coming out a little bit more clear. So thank you again, Brian. Let me know if you have any further input. Thanks. Bye.